There are still so many places for us to explore.
My blade will lead us through the shadows.
Don't be scared! Nice and spicy! The Temple of Wisdom! Hey!
Time to testify.
hold hands. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Stay put. Only a handful of my more experimental dishes have made it onto the Wanmin restaurant menu. In most cases, it's because I think the texture isn't quite right, or the flavor needs a lot more work. But that doesn't mean I'm about to give up. I know there are tasty dishes out there waiting to be discovered, and I'll find them sooner or later. I'm really curious to know what's at the end of this maze, too. And yes, I know that as we go further in, we're bound to meet tougher and tougher monsters, and maybe even suffer some setbacks along the way. But after the winds and rain have passed, the saplings in the forest grow a little bigger and a little stronger. We'll only get to see the blue sky above the treetops if we keep pressing on, right?
I think I'll read a little before the next battle begins. Please refrain from recommending something like a newspaper. I recognize that short-form articles may be a fitting choice, considering the limited amount of time at our disposal, but they're simply not to my taste.
The kinds of books that adults read have so many complicated ideas in them. I can't wrap my head around them no matter how hard I try. Master says that there are many things I'll understand once I'm older. So, does that mean when you grow up, you understand the same things in a different way? A little ambiance. Let's dance.
Gloves off!
Uglade, you're up. Go get it, Uglade.
Let's get it on! You asked for it!
Fresh and floral.
Gloves off!
Are you injured at all? Rest here. Let me give you a full examination. Just a scratch? Oh, you shouldn't say that. No matter how minor your injury, you mustn't ignore it. I won't take up too much of your time. I promise.
You go ahead and get some rest. I want to survey this area first. We need to get some sort of security system in place, just in case of a surprise attack. Oh yeah, I'm guessing you've got all your essential supplies on you. If you're going to put them down, make sure it's somewhere everyone can see them. Oh, you want to come with me? Sure, that'll save us some time. All right, come with me and stick close.
I've always felt that a library full of books is just like a shelf full of perfumes. It's worth taking the time to study and appreciate each one until you find the one that's perfect for you. That experience of holding on to hope as you search for the one, it's a beautiful thing, worth treasuring.
You look tired. Do you need to take a rest? If you're feeling peckish, I've brought some fried radish balls. I made them before we came here. Try to take life at a slower pace. It's good for your health.
A little ambiance. Neutralize.
You're toast! Nice and spicy. Let's shred, Sharky!
Transfixed!
Booba, get them! Carving waves!
I didn't realize quite how strong the enemies that you have to fight are. If you've invited me here, it must be because you're confident that my skills will come in handy. So, no need to be coy, all right? I'm here to help however you need.
The enemies we face are of a lowly breed. Deal with them however you see fit. But do not get complacent. You should expect to fend for yourself, as I am not in the habit of coming to other people's rescue. If you do encounter a foe for whom you are no match, simply make yourself scarce, and I shall deal with it in due course.
Rest well now, start well later. Am I right? In my experience, a good night's sleep does way more for recovery than the finest meal. I've weighed up the surrounding area, our timing, and everyone's condition. My conclusion? It's time for a nap and some snacks. That's my suggestion as a guide for the people of the Springs. For your consideration. Only a handful of my more experimental dishes have made it onto the Wanmin restaurant menu. In most cases, it's because I think the texture isn't quite right, or the flavor needs a lot more work. But that doesn't mean I'm about to give up. I know there are tasty dishes out there waiting to be discovered, and I'll find them sooner or later.
Ready. You asked for it. Grant us your blessing. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight into the shadows. Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed! You asked for it!
Committed to memory. Hold the line.
This is where you fall. Overrule!
That rabble we fought sure picked the wrong crew to mess with. I'd say they won't make that mistake again. But we already made sure of that. With my skills and experience on your team, they don't stand a chance, no matter what they throw at us. I don't have eyes in the back of my head, though, so just make sure you got my back.
It's a rare treat for me, being able to read undisturbed in a quiet place like this. On Watatsumi Island, as the Divine Priestess, every action I take is the subject of scrutiny and speculation. I have to show some restraint so that my personal preferences don't unduly influence everyone else. But here, I feel like I can relax a little. You won't Mind if I suddenly laugh out loud while I'm reading, will you?
You intend to take a rest? I concur. You do look quite tired. Self-knowledge is a good trait to have. Better to walk at a slower pace if it means you will travel further in the end. I brought some coffee candies. Here, take one.
I'm really curious to know what's at the end of this maze, too. And yes, I know that as we go further in, we're bound to meet tougher and tougher monsters, and maybe even suffer some setbacks along the way. But after the winds and rain have passed, the saplings in the forest grow a little bigger and a little stronger. We'll only get to see the blue sky above the treetops if we keep pressing on, right?
You're exposed! We shall prevail!
Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence! Motion to compel! Let the show begin!
Too easy! Grant us your blessing!
Incinerate! Breath of the flame!
Bombs away! Water jet!
Hear my prayer! You're exposed!
Motion to compel! I'll protect us!
Too
Wipe out!
Do your worst! Grant us your blessing!
Let the show begin. Breath of the flame! Incinerate! Are you injured at all? Rest here. Let me give you a full examination. Just a scratch? Oh, you shouldn't say that. No matter how minor your injury, you mustn't ignore it. I won't take up too much of your time. I promise.
At the core of any myth is a true story. But once a story comes to bear the hopes and dreams of an entire people, fantastical fictions inevitably become mixed in with the truth. But in my view, the truth of our myths is not important. Still, I will stride the golden sands, my heart yearning for the light of dawn, whether with or without the blessing of the gods. I will always be the guardian who protects my people.
This place is so quiet. It's the perfect place to brush up on my legal research and organize my notes. Hey, do you still remember those clauses I discussed with you once before? You've already forgotten? Well, you'll just have to recite them over and over until you know them by heart. Leave it to me!
them down. We shall prevail.
Shower me with praise! Get him!
Enough. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Let it rain! Ah!
Flee! Into the shadows.
Strike a punch! No escape!
Time to testify. Enough.
Time to shine!
You're exposed. Hear my prayer. Ready. Hunt them down.
No one escapes my sight! The show begins! Go, Barrack Bunny! That's cheating!
Grant us your blessing.
Let the world come alive!
Loaded.
I rarely encounter opportunities to rest mid-journey. During battle, slowing down is even more out of the question. However, given that this is not a solo operation, I will go along with what you think is best. In any case, this is an acceptable place for a brief period of respite.
I just had a brief look around. I quite like that hat on the coat rack. It's a nice color, and pretty stylish, too. I would have quite liked to try it on if this was a marketplace. But since it probably counts as lost property, I'll have to be content to admire it from afar.
This is woeful. I am Fontaine's biggest star. Where is the pomp and circumstance? Well, never mind. I suppose I could do with a short break. One has to replenish one's blood sugar to deliver an ideal performance, after all.
What do you think we'll find if we go further in? I'm excited to see. I know, everyone needs to rest after the last battle, but I'm an outrider. I'm not used to standing around waiting. Make sure you don't forget to call me when you're ready to leave.
Forest Ranger Kale, reporting.
Bombs away!
Help! Not here, please! No escape! Bet you can't keep up with me!
Water jet!
Just like we rehearsed! Fly! Let it rain!
Water jet! Wipe out!
Here, coming through! Go! Get it! That's that! Not here, please! Try this on for size!
I've had times when I wished that one day I'd wake up to find Baron Bunny had come to life and could talk. You know, like Oz, Fischl's Raven. They get to go adventuring together and can even split up on missions when they need to. Still, Baron Bunny is already a huge help. Besides, if I want to become the best Outrider ever, it's me I gotta focus on.
Is there a box around here I could borrow? You know, big square box with that fresh cardboard smell. I just thought I might take a quick nap since we're not busy right now. Is that all right? I promise I'll take great care of it. Just like I take care of every parcel I ever deliver.
Did you bring enough supplies? Don't forget to rehydrate and replenish your energy while we have some downtime. We're lucky to have this place. It's much safer and better equipped than a makeshift camp in the wild. But still, you shouldn't get complacent and forget to take care of yourself. You'll only end up regretting it later. How would I know? I mean, 'cause, well, do I really have to answer that?
A little extra training never hurts.
Just like we rehearsed! Press delivery! Stat wrap! Justice will prevail! Time for your arraignment! The room! Incinerate! Fly! Service with a smart Pull and Emma! Help! You asked for it! The room! Go! Customers are still waiting. books here aren't too complicated. Even I'm having an easy time reading them. When I get back, I need to thank Master Tainari for his literacy classes. I'm more determined than ever now to stick with it, so that one day, I'll be able to read even more complicated books. Compared to turning the pages myself and hearing that rustling sound, I prefer it when someone reads the story to me. I like to lie down on someone's warm, soft lap, close my eyes, curl up, and lose myself in the story. Staring at you? No, I wasn't. The look on your face tells me you're ready to head deeper into the domain. Next stop, the belly of the beast, huh? Never fear, for Director Hu Tao is here, ready to face whatever comes at us, from the ordinary to the abnormal to the paranormal. So, without further ado, shall we? Let's not keep the monsters waiting. Whenever I'm reading a story, I like to picture it vividly in my mind. In the theater of my imagination, the scene plays out in full color. I can see the expressions on the characters' faces, hear their words, feel the cadence of their speech. Text on the page is transformed into a spellbinding show, and I watch with bated breath to see where each person's story will take them. So you see, I'm not just another celebrity. I've got solid directing chops too. Ta-da! Clee's here! Oh, anyone need a health checkup?
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Hands where I can see 'em! Stop!
Let's see. Don't be nervous. Just relax. Blazing to light.
Gotcha. Drop your weapons! Game's up. Fun's over. Take it easy. Take it easy.
You asked for it. You might feel a little prick. Dumpty dumpty go.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Take it easy. Final warning!
Calm down. Box and blast.
Gotcha. Justice will prevail. Game's up. Fun's over.
There are real people and real events out there that are more incredible than anything you'll find in fiction. Shame no one will ever be allowed to write a book about it. Curious? What if I told you that the things I'm referring to, no one will ever be allowed to talk about either? Okay, we can chat about something that isn't top secret information if you want, but we'll still have to go somewhere a little more private.
Oh, being in this domain is just as exciting as watching a pancration match. And who's been a brave, heroic champion? That's right, you have! Well, anyway, do you mind if I come with you next time? Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. Well, it's just... Oh, it's so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined. How big do the monsters here get? Maybe even bigger than the highest tree in the Whispering Woods? Anyway, there's no need to worry. I made an even bigger bomb! Da-da-da! Clee to the rescue! Clearing the way for Mr. Honorary Knight!
We're gonna rest and regroup? Good. A wise decision. There's no telling what awaits us next. It's crucial that we take every opportunity to recover our strength. You should go hydrate. I'll handle the weapon maintenance. Once I'm done, they'll be good as new. The campaign begins.
Illusion shattered!
Quietly now.
Allow me!
The light! One more sin
Gotcha!
upon your soul! Fight your salvation! Sin be washed away!
Now you shall perish!
Sin be washed away! Your atonement has barely begun.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Higher, higher, hands like fire!
One more sin upon your soul.
Rest and rebuild!
Here come the fireworks!
Lies within you. Your salvation.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Torrent, bring
One more sin upon your soul.
Fuse is lit!
Sin be washed away. Your atonement has barely begun.
Allow me! Fire hazard!
salvation!
It's over!
Piano? One more sin upon your soul. The unholy dross. Your salvation. Be washed away.
That really hurt! Jumpy Dumpty
Repent of your
Busted.
sin.
Things are about to get dicey.
Time to go!
One more sin upon your soul.
Torrent, bring refuge! Rest and rebuild!
Fight your... A lost lamb.
Jumpy
I
Dumpty
yield redemption.
It's over!
Fight your salvation.
Quietly now. Game's up.
The unholy dross. One more sin upon your soul.
Blazing delight! Boing, boing, boom!
Your atonement has barely begun.
Allow me! La la la! Yeah, yeah!
Righteous retribution. Fight your salvation.
Busted.
Burn this barren wasteland.
Hold the line!
One more.
There are real people and real events out there that are more incredible than anything you'll find in fiction. Shame no one will ever be allowed to write a book about it. Curious? What if I told you that the things I'm referring to, no one will ever be allowed to talk about either? Okay, we can chat about something that isn't top secret information if you want, but we'll still have to go somewhere a little more private.
I used to use my rest time to review documents, but, well, that was when we were at war. Given that there's no time pressure here, I prefer to take things at a slower pace and make sure to rest and recover my energy in between battles. After all, exhaustion is one of the deadliest enemies you can encounter on the battlefield.
Kaya once told me that if I spend too much time playing in one day without resting, I'll be too tired to play the next day and I'll miss out on all the fun. So I decided when the sun gets up, I'll get up. And when the sun goes to bed, I'll go to bed. That way, I'll always be full of energy. You should do what Kaya says too, Mr. Honorary Knight.
Once I was old enough, I started reading popular novels. Some of them would end by having the dead come back to life and living happily ever after. I know it's only make-believe, but still, it always ruined the story for me. If death isn't final, there are no stakes, so it kind of makes everything that happened up to that point meaningless. To everything, there is a season. A time to be born, a time to die. That is the truth. You can't have a satisfactory ending if death isn't final.